back pain. Chances are you have it or someone you know has it, but how do you ease it? A doctor from Alvarado Hospital makes a house call to our studio this morning as San Diego 6 News in the Morning starts right now.
San Diego 6 News in the Morning, your station for balanced news.
Well, chances are you or at least someone you know has recurring back pain. So what do you do to ease it? Dr. Choll Kim is here from Alvarado Hospital. Doctor, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for
All right,
having
so everybody has back pain, but what do you do to ease it?
Well, there's a variety of things because the causes of back pain are several-fold. It can be the disc, it can be the muscle, it can be the ligaments, and everyone has a slightly different situation, but I would say that the vast majority of people with back pain are ones that tend to sit a lot and tend to have more sedentary work and lifestyle.
All right, but we're looking at a guy at a computer right now, which is what so many people do every day. You go to your office, you sit at your computer, you go home, you sit on your computer, you're doing Facebook, you're doing whatever, you're sitting at that computer, and it seems like society more and more. What is the right posture to sit at a computer?
Well, it's a very awkward posture when you try to assume it yourself. It's really sitting upright like this.
Right, what I call the TV posture.
The TV posture,
right,
which is beautiful, but most people, when no one's watching them, they assume the regular relaxed posture, which is this. And that allows us to rest our muscles, but it pins the joints and the discs, and they take the brunt of the punishment. So
and how damaging is that over time?
After about the age of 40, it really starts to wear down, and at the same time we're getting more and more sedentary, and our muscles are getting weaker and weaker, and for some people it could be debilitating.
So try to sit up. Would you say like a pillow, or is there other ways that you can do to try to get into this kind of position without feeling weird?
Well, the pillows kind of remind you to sit up straight because there's a little bump in your back, but really the best way to do that is to start an exercise program that will tell your brain that this is the right posture, and an exercise program that allow your muscles to assume this position and maintain it for as long as possible.
And you also said get up and walk around at least every half hour, maybe.
I would say so, because after about a half an hour the muscles really relax, and again then your discs really take the punishment. So if you have a reason to go to the drinking fountain, the copy machine, the restroom, go talk to a colleague, if you can get up every 30 minutes to an hour, walk around just as you stand up, you assume a good posture naturally. And if on top of that you're in an exercise program and you remind yourself that this is good posture, not this,
right,
and that helps tremendously.
And you can make some friends in the process, right? Or do a little gossip. Pretend like you're on The Office and don't actually work, just talk to people in the office, right? Okay, so let's also talk about exercise that people can do at home. What are simple things? I know it's an individual type of routine, but what are things that you would say that people could do when they wake up or when they go to bed?
That's a good question, because that's probably the biggest challenge that we all have, is to find that exercise program, that works for us, not just in terms of strengthening our backs, but one that we'll kind of stick with. So if somebody tells you to do something that just seems awkward or uncomfortable, or that's just not your style, you may be able to do it for 6 weeks to 6 months, but after that you just won't do it. So you have to find that one exercise or set of exercises that you don't think is really goofy, that doesn't make you feel worse, and that you can do on a regular basis. So I would say it's individualized, but it all comes down to core strengthening, not just your stomach, but your entire torso. And that's where people that have a lot of problems need some professional advice through therapists and exercise physiologists that can help them with their program.
And can weightlifting really kind of hurt you? I mean, you think of that as strengthening your core, but if that's done wrong, do you see a lot of problems with that?
Absolutely. You have to, it's not just about strength, it's about balance and coordination. So you want to do the right exercises. If you do the wrong exercises over and over again, that can make your back feel worse. I'm one of those people.
Right, yeah, and exactly. So many people have been through it. I know my dad had horrible back pain for so many years. He finally saw a chiropractor, and it made a big difference. And they can come see you guys at Alvarado, too, and you have specialized machines that can help people to get your spine in place and sit up with perfect TV posture all the time, right?
Absolutely.
All right, well, Doctor, great to see you. Thanks so much. And a problem
you.
that so many people deal with. For more information on how you get in contact with Dr. Kim, go to san diego6.com. Just click on our link, Hot Topics.